the Shema is said in the Kodesh Kodeshim. The Shema, the word Shema is 410, and that corresponds to Kodesh, which is the outside chamber. But then the outside chamber is 20 cubits long, and then there's the inner chamber, the Kodeshim, and that's 10 cubits. So actually, this is the origin of the Shalem Vehetzi, the 20 and the 10. But inside, now how do we know that the Shema is the entry into the Kodesh Kodeshim? Because the Shema is being 410, and that's Kodesh. And what do we do when we say the Shema? We close our eyes so we get complete darkness. Complete darkness is what it was in the Kodesh, in the Holy of Holies, the Kodesh Kodeshim. There was no light except the glory of God. Then we put a veil. We put our right hand in the shape of an olive. Now in this video here, I'm actually doing my left hand because the video is these upside down thing. We put our hand in the shape of an olive outside, closed eyes, and we say the Shema. Now this outside, the shape of an olive is also a curtain, that separates. And then the olive itself is what's inside the Holy of Holies. So when we say Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, we have the closed eyes for the Holy of Holies and the olive, which is in there with us. And that olive is Hashem because it's the or. That's the divine light of the glory of God. Plus, olive itself is the whole thing. And so when we say the Shema, we're in the Kodesh Kodeshim. And there are two Kodesh Kodeshims, as brought down by the two tefillins. The tefillin of the left arm is the Kodesh Kodeshim of the earthly temple. And the tefillin of the head is the Kodesh Kodeshim of the heavenly temple. Because there are two temples. And so this is where I'm at now. I'm in the cube of the Kodesh Kodeshim, which is completely dark, and the only thing there is the Aron. The Aron with the two cherubim. And strangely enough, the gematria of cherubim is 1,118, which is the entire line of the Shema. Gematria of the Shema itself. And the Shema is, remember, it brings together the two names of Hashem, Yud Kei Vav Kei and Elokim. Because the two names of Yud Kei Vav Kei and Elokim, the four spellings of Yud Kei Vav Kei are 232, and the four spellings of Adonai, of Elokim, are three spellings of Elokim are 886. So it comes together as 232 and 886 is 1,118, which is the same again as the gematria of the Shema. So the Shema is everything. And when one has tefillin on, they are in the Holy of Holies. And when they close their eyes. And one of the reasons I'm getting all this is because of my silent observance of Hanukkah. The 24 days from the 1st of Kislev to the 24th, through the 24th day of Hanukkah are the 24 letters of the Baruch Shem Kavod. Malkuto Liolam Voed. And each letter has its own day. And then after those 24 letters, then comes the 25th of Hanukkah, 25. And those are the 25 letters of the Shema. And quite frankly, there's 25 days of Hanukkah. Anyway, not that 25 days is. There's 40 days of Hanukkah total. So that's another story. So for today, I just want to bring down the Kodesh Kodeshim, where the Kohen Gadol enters on Yom HaKippurim. And this is the sexual union with God. This is the real deal. And one mimics this and imitates it and gets a feel of this each time they say the Shema.